Today, I want to share with you a really important mindset piece that will help you in the long term in building your business. And this comes from one of the greatest entrepreneurship books of all time, The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. And here is what he said. And I want you to take note because this can change your business forever. He said, one key to building a great business is to realize that you will never arrive. This is one of the most important mindsets to have, that you will never arrive. That every endpoint in your business will get replaced by a new start point, by a new beginning point. There's a misplaced belief out there. You believe that one day you will arrive, that all your problems will be over. You will be living the 4-hour work week lifestyle, and you can just coast after that. Once I make 6 figures, I will have arrived. Once I make 7 figures, I will have arrived. Once I make 8 figures, I will have arrived. Let me tell you, hitting a revenue number does not mean you have arrived. It's just another endpoint, and remember, it gets replaced by another beginning point. Once you hit your current goals, it just means it's time to step up and it's time to play the next game. That's the key to building a great business. Every endpoint will have to be replaced by a beginning point if you want to build something great. And that's exactly what Jim Collins talks about in the book Built to Last, that we have to operate as if no matter how far we've come, there's always that feeling that we're never good enough. There's the gratitude that we have accomplished so much, but there's always the feeling that we're still hungry, that we're going to go for the next step and the next step and the next step. So remember, you will never arrive. In Henry Ford's biography, the founder of Ford, he said, comfort should not be the goal of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur's goal is not to arrive at the end of life. That's not the point. You don't want to arrive at the end of business. That's not the point. The point is to keep going, keep going, keep going. One time I attended a live seminar with Tony Robbins, and he said, he asked the audience, he opened the whole seminar with this question: do you know what your biggest problem is? And then he says, it's this: somehow you believe that you should not have all the problems you're having. And then he said something very profound. He said, the size of your life is determined by the size of your problems. The bigger your life, the bigger your problems. And conversely, or if you look at it the other way, the bigger your problems, the bigger your life is. The smaller your problems, the smaller your life is. What is the homeless person's problem? He's worried about getting food for moment to moment. Small problem, small life. What is a billionaire's problem? He's worried about dealing with some billion-dollar fires. Billion-dollar problems, billion-dollar life. So the size of your life is proportional to the size of your problems. So don't try to run away from problems. Don't try to end all your problems. Don't try to feel like one day you will have arrived and that's the end of the journey. There's a very interesting story of Henry Ford's biography that I want to tell you about. One time when he was producing around 1,000 cars a month, he went to his board and he said, we're going to build the machine, build the whole system so that we can start producing 10,000 cars a day. And his board was terrified. They said, no, we don't want you to do that. You already have a very profitable business. If you go about trying to build a system that's going to build 10,000 cars a day, that's going to create havoc. That's going to cause a lot of problems in the business, and we will lose profitability in the business. And Henry Ford, they literally, the investors took him to court because they did not want Henry Ford to mess with the profitability of the Ford company, because they thought that trying to go from 1,000 cars a month to 10,000 cars a month might actually hurt the company, or they believed it will hurt the company because there was no way in hell Ford was going to be able to figure that out without burning through a lot of money. And they took Ford to the court. And of course, Henry Ford won, and he went on to build an assembly line and all of those things. It was because he never wanted to feel like he arrived. He never wanted to arrive. Every endpoint, he was replacing it by a new starting point. He was going after big dreams. You see, this is a very dangerous myth out there, the idea that one day you will arrive, because if you hold on to it, you can get wiped out. Your business can get wiped out. If you don't adopt this mindset of building a great business, you can literally get wiped out, because if you decide to take it easy once you hit a certain milestone, your competitors will fly past you. All the systems and processes you built, over time, they'll become obsolete, and over time, it will all just go away. So what should you do? Well, your job is to fall in love with the process, fall in love with the work you do. So you never wait for the day when you arrive and when all the challenges are over. Enjoy the challenges. You thrive in the challenges. That's what you need to do. You have to adopt the mindset of greatness. Know that you will never arrive, that you will always be on the journey. Every end point will be replaced by a starting point, and you have to keep moving forward, keep pushing forward forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And by the way, if you enjoyed this summary, and if you would like this summary and summaries of hundreds of other great books on building your business and your life, you should join the Entrepreneurs Book Club. Just go to 2000books.com actually just 2000books.com and join the club. You can try it out for 7 days for free. In the Entrepreneurs Book Club, you get access to all our book summaries, and you get access to 2 live monthly book discussions, 1 business book discussion and 1 personal development book discussion. So you get both of those live video calls where we discuss the book. We discuss 1 great book every month, 1 great business book and 1 great personal development book. So if you want to join me on that, just join the Entrepreneurs Book Club. Check it out for free. Go to 2000books.com. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.